Oh, I know.
Them are the fastest.
Well, they got such suction, I understand.
Yeah, Wayne doesn't think that I said, I've seen the chain. And he
No,
said,
I
you
ran
had to have
right
ran
over
it over it. And I said, well, I don't think that it was that close. And he said, obviously it was. It was after 9.
Obviously, it was.
So it's still sitting in the backyard, but it's untangled. So.
Oh, wow.
So Ed's not gonna be here.
All right. Ready? Meeting April 9th, present was Angie, Tony, Ed, Kevin, Simon, Mike, Heschelman, and Miranda. Was you here?
At baseball.
Minutes were read and approved. Miranda Miller has no new news on the Indy Community Growth Program. Odin will be working out the bugs for this program in 2026. Fall market is starting to get applications. 3 food trucks have applied. Christmas market will be December 12th at the park. Fire department has had a few runs with people burning. Nothing heard from the fire district information. The building and equipment will be discussed. A breaker box panel for the fire department was quoted at $2,130. The fire department will see about splitting this cost with the town. Title for the new fire trucks has been issued. Mike is working the issue. Has had issues. Mike is working the issue. The blade on the tractor is in need of some welding. The nets for the tennis court need traded out. Ball field is being worked so it can be used. Kelly discussed some tires needed to be cut and some trees needed to be cut and trimmed. Kelly is waiting on quote for the controllers.
I have it.
The plant is running good. Test for chlorine and E. coli is started. Trash truck tire has a leak. Waiting for the call out code to be updated. Dennis Breeden called about his building being on the park property. He is having the property surveyed. Details to come later. Kevin will call a chain link fence company to see what the cost is for a new dugouts for the park. A Rackinator from Tri-State Paving.
Rake. Rakeinator.
From Tri-State Paving has been talked to about raking our alleys for $120 per hour to do this. Tony made the motion to contact Tri-State Paving at $120 per hour to grade the alleys for however long it takes to get all the alleys in the town done. Ed seconded the motion. The motion was carried. Town cleanup will be made. This says 23rd. We changed it, right?
16.
Yeah. Simon will be on vacation May the 23rd through the 30th.
Where are you going, Simon?
Town CD is due. The park CD must keep 50,000 balance. There was 60,067.24. Ed made the motion to pull the interest and lay 50,000 on the CD. Tony seconded. The motion was carried. The bills were okay to pay. Then we had a special meeting on 4/24. This special meeting was called to discuss the fire district. Kevin has talked with Mike Sprinkle and Nathan Gabhart about what needs to be done on the town side. The town needs to agree to have the volunteer fire department join the fire district. The town's issue is the building and the trucks, which they own. A motion was made that the town of Plainville agreed in principle to join the newly created fire district with the town of Elmore, Steele Township, Beauregard Township, Elmore Township, without making an ordinance until further paperwork is established by Kevin. Tony seconded the motion. The motion was carried. Letter will be wrote up and sent to Nathan Gabhart. The meeting was adjourned. That was a lot.
Any corrections? Not approved as read. Okay. What you got?
You guys have been busy.
What's today's date? I'm sorry.
Today's the 14th.
Okay. All right.
So food trucks, we have Callahan's Big Boys Burgers, plated and poured. We have a new applicant, which is Acai Avenue. That is Logan and Libby Graber. She was a Boyd. Their daughter Lainey, I think, is the one who's in charge of it. I think it started originally as one of those Davie County CEO projects, and now they have a truck they go around. They go to like once a month. They're at Blush Brothers, but they have these bowls. You can either get acai on the bottom as a base, and then you can put like I don't know. They have certain fruits and stuff, where they have yogurt bowls or a mango base, and they've got just kind of some healthier breakfast style options. So that'll be a good option to have. People can walk around with it. They're good sized bowls. They can either walk around with it or they can sit. I'm still yet to hear back a confirmation from Daymakers, which is our Amish coffee friends. She said she had to check with her husband because it's a busy season for them as well. And then I have yet to hear anything from Autumn Roads about Serve to see if they've heard anything from Bloomfield, which I would assume by now they would have heard. So I guess I'll just need to bite the bullet and just send her a text and see what's going on there. Other than that, we have 19 confirmed applications, and I had sent out some reminders to vendors from last year because I haven't heard from a lot from our vendors from last year. So majority of those 19 applications are new, which is great. Otherwise, for the market side of it, as soon as I'll start accepting applicants and sending out messages on June 2nd. And then they will have from June 2nd to July 1st to pay. And then once they have paid, of course, then we'll start doing the vendor spotlights and announcing. And then the people who are on the wait list will also receive an official communication. Once we have the funds, then I can start doing the things like going to Ewing and getting updated signage, that little, the sticker they have to use to replace. And then see where we want to go with the rest of the funds. Last year we did spend radio ad funds, and I feel like that helped, but I don't know because that was a lot. So otherwise,
how many vendors do you have room for? And we only have 19 signed up.
Last year we had in the field, I can tell you how many spaces, because that's also a big thing of it, because even if we had 19 vendors, but we had 6 of them sign up for double vendors, that's taking other spots. So last year, spot wise out in the field, we had 39 spots.
Okay.
So some of these, of course, are double vendors.
Yeah.
So even if we had up to 24, 25 spots, we still have a good dozen that we can fill. Now, of course, everybody from last year gets first dibs on spots, just as a courtesy. Spots are still $25 a piece, $50 for double, $50 for boutique trailer. So, otherwise, that's all I have for the fall market side of it. For the Christmas market, when it comes to finding a company that is going to be putting out a tent, the ones I have spoke with, they all want to put in 36-inch into the ground, like they're what are they called?
Poles
Spikes.
Like a spike, yeah,
to hold the tin up.
and that's a pretty deep hole.
But it's only that big.
Yeah, it wouldn't be about that big. I don't see that being a huge issue.
Even in December.
I don't feel it being that
They
big of an issue.
froze by the
It'd be their responsibility to put them in.
Right, I get that. I just didn't know if it would tear up things.
So are you still planning on trying to put it on
That-
the blacktop, or you want
No,
it in
this
the
would
yard?
this would have to be out in the field.
Yeah.
Where-
I don't see it being an issue.
The only thing we
They'd
have
have
to make sure that
They'd be responsible to 811 it.
Yeah, that
Because
would,
they're putting it in, they'd have to 811 it.
so that would be done at least the week prior to make sure. So like that would probably be done the first week of December.
Because even if there is little holes there, it wouldn't take much to fill them in.
Okay.
Well, I would think by the snow and everything.
Yeah,
it's kind of-
by springtime. it'd
I just
rise
wanted to
back
make
in.
sure because I have not found one that would do any less at this point, which I'm assuming that's just for structural integrity.
Yeah, that's
Um,
to keep the poles up.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably insurance on their behalf on
Right.
collapsing.
So they're all still very expensive, even if we did it without heaters. If we do it without heaters, we're still running about $3,000 to $3,500 just for the tent.
What
And
is
that's a
heater-
lot.
What is with heaters?
Close to $5,000 with heaters. Yeah,
Have you had any interest in it? Have you advertised for it?
I have not advertised for it because I'm trying to figure out if it's
feasible.
feasible.
Mhm.
Really, honestly, because even if I raised, which sounds, I don't even know if it would be even like ethical to raise vendor prices, it still wouldn't even cover it.
Well, you have a few people that were interested from last year's
Yeah.
vendor or fall market.
So
They
even
said they would be interested in it.
for this year, yes. So I have the interest from the vendors,
Yeah.
which is fine, but that would even at most cover $1,000 of it.
Have you tried sponsorships?
I can't do an official sponsorship since I'm not a nonprofit.
You're not a nonprofit. Okay.
Mhm. I can't do a nonprofit without having 3 members on a board that are not related to me.
Okay.
And I hate to say that because we talked about this before. I don't want to give up sole majority of it and then it go something that's not
But you
What
have in
you
mind.
want.
what I have in mind,
I
or
understand.
even if they don't agree with something maybe you guys say,
Mhm.
you know, and because I value you guys' input. I don't want, and I don't want it to go in a direction that's not going to be the best interest for our community. If that makes sense.
You don't want to go somewhere, you don't want to get into a situation where we say you can't use the park.
That's
I mean,
true.
that's just basically.
That's true, and I don't want it to be
Because of the board saying whatever for your nonprofit. I understand.
that, and then also the whole I don't want it to go a certain way when it comes to if it involves anything like politics or something
Oh,
else.
yeah.
You know, I don't want that.
Right, I understand.
I want it to be a good
Just-
Christmas community event.
Well, we could probably help some, but I don't think we could help $5,000.
No, and I wouldn't ask that. That's the
Um,
problem. The problem is trying to figure out how to fund it without me being a nonprofit and seeing if, because a business, I don't think they'd want to donate without it being a tax write-off.
Right.
So
Well, true.
in so like the Davis, the visitor bureau,
Yeah, they can't do anything for me.
because you're okay.
Nonprofit.
Either at your fall fest, you can put out a donation jar.
So the thing I thought about doing was doing shirts for the fall market, have the proceeds from that go towards, but that's still even not gonna, that's not gonna give
It's
me
gonna
thousands.
take a lot of shirts
You
to
gotta
come up.
hope you sell enough shirts to cover
But
the
for
shirt.
this, say you done it this year, next year, possibly plan for 2027.
We could always still do it as tents out in the field. People can, it's gonna be during the day, but I just, without having something majorly attracting, I'm not gonna wanna bring my own small children to
Yeah.
a December outdoor event. We went to events outdoors.
You would need the heaters.
You need to have
You're gonna need the heaters. So
and something
that's
to block the wind.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know. We can look and see maybe TIF money, maybe.
Let me see before you guys
I don't
get
know.
into that. Let me see if there's anybody else I can do. There's an Amish person around here that people have used that I have not contacted yet
For tents
for tents.
and heaters.
I don't know if they have heaters. I know they have tents. Because if we could get a good deal on a tent, then it would offset the amount with a heater. Is my thought. Because we're just renting the heater, not even owning the heater.
Yeah,
Why does it have to be so expensive?
because they can.
I know.
They gotta make a living too.
Well, and Lane and I talked about even, which you can't do them inside is the problem, but those, they're like a pole with the,
Salamanders.
is that what they are? The
No,
tall,
I call them patio heaters.
Like we
Yes.
have, like we have them on our patio.
Yes.
We got one.
You can't
But you
do them inside because of the.
because the heat goes up and it's,
They
yeah.
get hot.
Well,
They get hot.
they put a lot of
And
seal,
then you have a lot of.
carbon dioxide and
Yeah.
stuff come off of it.
LP.
Yeah.
So then it's like, that gets into a whole nother situation of, fire hazard and
Mhm.
insurance on all that. Because if I'm gonna have to have heaters, I'm gonna have to take out a big insurance policy on that, and I don't know. The other option is if we do it outside and we did have, I don't know, we couldn't do smudge pots because Lane makes smudge pots and he knows how hot they get, and that's just too much of a hazard for children. But they put off heat from a good distance, so if you had it to where it was but I don't know. And then it's like, I don't know. I'm really at a
What's end?
yes. I'm trying to figure out how to make this work.
Mhm.
I don't know. Because Washington, they have their stuff all outside, and people come to that. Granted, it's not, I mean, people live there and they're just, they walk, and it's not something that a lot of people have to drive to. And then they have their parade the same day. But, I mean, we can do Santa. I know a good Santa. He's from Lyons area, but he's a really good Santa. So, I mean, that could be a small bit of an attraction, but I
We have a
don't.
Santa here every year,
Yeah,
John
yeah,
Willis.
yeah.
Not a good Santa. I haven't seen him.
Yeah, I haven't seen him, but last time I seen him, he was like this.
Oh,
He's not doing well.
This guy was really good. He walks around, talks with the kids, very, very in Santa mode.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, he's not a young guy by any means. He's got a daughter my age, so I mean, he's old enough to have a 30-year-old daughter. But
That's not really old.
I said he's not old by any means, but he's not young by any means. My dad's almost 70, so I mean, I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know. So that's where I'm at on the winter side of it, the Christmas market. I'm gonna just have to maybe reach out to some of these other Christmas events and see how they go about it. Maybe see. Obviously, I won't be reaching out to the ones that have them in November because normally that's not their issue. Like the Chandler Farm Market doesn't have. They never had that problem before,
Right.
and they won't have it now.
mhm.
Especially since they're at the 4-H building.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's all. Well, I'm sure the inside's obviously heated, but they don't have to worry about that. So I don't know. I'll have to figure something out. Maybe I can talk with somebody from Discover Downtown Washington and see what they do. Actually, I know they have salamander heaters, or not the salamander. What the patio heaters is what they are.
But it's outside. It's an open air, basically.
Yes, they have them underneath. They have some just out and about, but then they have them underneath their new
Oh, yeah.
pavilion style.
The commons.
Yes.
Well, but there's still a lot of draft, or a lot of
Outside.
airflow. But yeah.
It's still open. To
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe I'll reach out to somebody from there and see what they, because I don't know if they own those or if they rent those. What we would need would be a floor heater
Mhm.
style.
Bonfire.
Listen, I know
About fall bonfire.
we got some fire pits. I just don't want to bring a fire and it be a hazard.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with those smudge pots. The fire is not an open flame.
And they're not easy to put out either.
No, they're not. They burn forever, and they burn once you get them hot. I mean, you could stand about 8 foot away and you can feel the heat.
Well, at night they glow red.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I wish it just wasn't going to be cold, but
Yeah.
And it might not be.
Yeah.
It's Indiana, you never know.
Yeah.
we could also have.
but you need to be
food
prepared.
No.
True. How do you prepare for Indiana weather?
There's something for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where I am there. So that's what I have for the market side. For the North Davies Community Growth Alliance, they have refigured things, and they are actually going to do it all in 1 year. So they're going to do Odin, Plainville, and Elnora, open it up for everybody this year. How this works, they have already I went to the town of Odin. I went to their board meeting, I don't know if it was last week before, whatever, where Dan Henning had presented and had mentioned that they had talked previously about $10,000 that they had allotted to use towards Odin. They wanted the North Davies Community Growth Alliance to use it towards Odin. They would prefer it to be towards our downtown. So they had just essentially stated that they would like to use it for the facade program, the revitalization program. And so after they asked questions, went through the packets that they were received, they approved it to be used towards the facade program, only for the funds to be used towards Odin. This week, Dan and Cindy Barber went to the county council meeting, and they were, from what I had saw on the meeting, because I watched it, were awarded $10,000 to be used towards this program as well. They would like to use it towards Elnora and Plainville, but they would also like to be for somebody to come and approach the Elnora and Plainville to see if you guys would be interested in providing any funds towards this grant program as well. Now, you could also have it caveated as you would like for it to be used, your money that you put in. See, you put in $5,000 towards this program, but you would like for it to be used towards Plainville.
I still don't understand the
Appropriation.
program.
So this is what my whole
Is anybody gonna
Thoughts?
come talk to us about it?
Yes.
Or just you?
No.
Because I think somebody needs to come and
Yes.
talk to us.
So I actually might end up being the person who does it, but I'm going to have more information, more people.
Yes, I would hope
Because
so. Because
I don't know much about it currently.
Yeah.
From what I've gathered just from seeing is it is we talked about this 1-to-1 match. So all this money goes into this pot for this program to be funded. So say Yumi, she applies for this. She wants to have $1,000 put towards. She has a project she wants to do the outside of front of her building. She wants a new awning, we'll say, and it's quoted from a contractor at $2,000. She says, "Okay, this is what it is. This is the quote from my contractor. This is my application. I want to have. Here's the picture of what I'm wanting to have done. I'm going to submit this application to the facade program. It is awarded to her. So then the money from this big pot, once it is, I guess, awarded, would be allotted. She would have $1,000 and she could put up $1,000 and they would put up $1,000. So $2,000 would go towards that. Now, she can put up more, but if she's only requesting $1,000, only $1,000 would come to her. Now,
So only half of what you asked for, you have to come up with.
right, it's a matching.
Yeah.
So also of this though, I'm not sure, this is where I get confused because I'm not 100% sure if the money goes after the project is completed. That way it actually gets followed through with and then they get like a reimbursement. Because I do know that there was at least one in Washington when they did this program a couple years ago that didn't complete the project, so they didn't get the funds awarded to them. So that's why they're opening up their program again, because they had extra funds from a project that didn't get completed.
And then they're wanting the town to put money in too, but only
For,
town
for
or the
the,
individual?
for the county's half or for the townsperson's half?
This would all go towards the
The big pot from the county?
the big pot. The county, Odin, the one giant pot.
Mhm.
So the town wouldn't have to put any money in.
Yeah.
It would be the
And the
individual.
No, the
The
town,
town would
she's
put-
wanting the town to put money in the big pot.
but
Oh,
then
Technically,
okay.
you wouldn't have to put money in the big pot.
No, I just misunderstood. Okay.
If there was somebody from Plainville who wanted to
Yeah.
apply and that Plainville hasn't, put any money in
but
the
you
big
could
pot.
earmark that money that you put in this big pot only to be used in Plainville.
Correct.
Okay.
But you also have to keep in mind that also is there enough people here in Plainville
That's
who
what I would
would
wonder.
want to do $5,000? We'll just say I'm just using that
I
for
know.
now.
That's it.
$5,000 worth of work. Now it might be 5 people who want $1,000 worth of
But-
things.
But we discussed, I think the last time we talked about this, we talked about doing that building, the front of that building out there. Is that something that would work?
I have not got clarity on because
See,
I
that's
don't
why-
know if that's considered a
It would have to be a private business maybe.
No,
I don't-
a mural would be considered a facade.
I don't wanna,
Okay.
we're talking about the park building, the concession stand.
the concession stand, we talked
Oh.
about redoing the front of that, pouring a pad, making.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the pad itself would be covered because it's not like a sidewalk necessarily. But I would assume if it were to be allowed, I would assume it would be the front of the
building.
The building. So like the awning, any structural or not structural, but like any like siding, painting, whatever.
Mhm.
But it also has to be something that's going to be able to be done by a contractor.
Mhm.
So like town employees wouldn't be able to do it. Of course, it has to be through an actual contracting company. So that's something I will bring up again
Well,
to get
and this
clarity
is
on
something else.
because
You said they went to Odin, to the Odin meeting. Why don't they come to us?
this was something that was brought up last year before I was ever even involved. I didn't become involved until January. So they had these funds brought to them in August of last year, and they got a notice saying, hey, you need to figure out what you're going to do with these funds, or these funds are no longer going to be.
So they just picked the biggest
So they
town
chose
in
Odin.
Northern.
They chose Odin to use the funds?
Well, so no, Odin did. North Davis Community Alliance was the Odin Business Alliance before.
Oh.
Odin Business Alliance completely disbanded.
Well, that makes sense that it's Odin.
Yeah,
Yes. So Odin Business Alliance completely disbanded.
okay.
So they're doing business, there's still a DBA of doing business as the Odin Business Alliance when it comes to legalities.
Okay.
So this isn't county money, this is Odin business.
County goes for all of North Davies.
Okay.
Odin is for Odin.
Odin only.
Mhm.
So if the county gives money,
It's going for Odin, Plainville, Elnora. So Elnora and Plainville go into that. But Odin is for Odin. That's what
But
they
whatever
want.
they can get from the county too then goes into them.
I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know if county, I didn't, I guess, get the clarity off the meeting I watched either. Because I don't know how it's going to be wrote out. Because they're going to have to, write out how it's going to be done.
Mhm.
But it has to be done this year and they haven't even got that done?
They just approached them. What is today? The meeting was yesterday morning. The big hustle about this was because of the funds from Odin that was granted last year,
Oh.
and they didn't even come up with the idea of a facade program until earlier this year. I think it was February it was brought up. March it was started to come into fruition. April is where they started grabbing the idea of let's start approaching, and then that's when they went to, let's start with Odin that already said that they had money to be used. Just tell them what the money's even going to be used for, what we would like to use the money for. And then once they said okay, then it was let's go to the county council. And then Dan Henning has a meeting with the Economic Development Committee, is that what it is? EDC, to get funds as well. Ask for funds as well. So potentially,
And this is all for Odin though.
But if Odin
Okay.
gets,
I
if
see,
it-
that's where I'm getting confused.
I know it's hard.
If-
So
what's
all
Odin?
of this is for the North Davies area. So
Okay.
Odin, Elnora,
Odin has
Plainville.
their little pot, but then anything that's coming up now is for.
if they get something from the Economic Development Board, it'll have to go to all.
Yeah, but Odin is, like I said, Odin's for Odin. But if Elnora puts up funds, then that could go for Elnora on top of whatever else they would have as well. Same with Plainville. If you guys decided to put up any money, then it would be added in.
To whatever the
Plainville.
council give. So,
Okay.
so if we have people, we don't have that many people, then we wouldn't want to put any money in.
Or that much money.
That much, right? If they're gonna give us $4,000 or.
So I do know that there was the president of this committee, the North Davies committee, is Melinda Raber, and she had approached a couple of Odin businesses to see if they would even be interested before any of this even happens.
Mhm.
So maybe that's something I need to do. Is maybe I need to get a hold of some of these Plainville businesses and see.
There's only three.
Obviously, I'll have to have a better idea of
Yeah.
What to tell them.
to tell them, but because this is not my baby, this is not my project now.
Right.
But when it comes to Plainville, this is something I'm invested in. I'm not invested in Odin. I'm not invested in Elnora. But when it comes,
Okay, but then who's over the whole project? Is these people you was talking about, the Henning and,
yeah. So he is the one
is
who.
he from Odin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so he don't care about the rest of, he's working for Odin. There's not anybody that's over the hierarchy of it.
He's the one who's just getting all this. He's the only person on that committee underneath this alliance. So North Davis Community Growth Alliance, there's 10 of us. I am the only one from Plainville. All the other ones are from
Oh,
Odin area. There might be one from Elnora. I don't personally know for sure, but I do believe I'm the only one that's not from Odin. So I am the only one who has the voice of saying, hey, I don't want all this to go to Odin.
Right.
I think it should be
Split.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes down to making sure that somebody is advocating for Plainville, I'm the person.
Okay.
So I need to
So you need to learn a little more about what's going on.
learn a little bit about what's going on, and I need to.
But I
Find
guess it's
out.
really not all finalized yet if they're still grasping.
Yeah. I mean, this was brought to the Odin town council, town board, whatever you want to call them, for the first time for this program itself when they got it.
Yeah.
Same with the county council. However, they had already seen the program happen because they funded part of the Washington a couple years ago when it first happened. And Washington actually got this program from Jasper, because I don't know if you guys have been downtown Jasper, but it's beautiful. And that's where this all happened. And all
Well,
these,
downtown Washington has cleaned up its act a lot.
yeah, and there's other counties that are going off this. Martin County's going after it right now. So all these people are starting to. Everybody wants to kind of just revitalize things, and you know.
Well, I know, but
That's what's sad.
George might want to put a new sign up. And I know Gavin and
They would want
Mimi,
some.
they would use.
They would like
I mean,
to
they
do
could
that.
have an awning,
She-
like you said, awning and redo the front. That would be-
I think her or Gavin Mom was telling me they would like to do something to the front.
Okay, well, let me go ahead and just
They
take.
poured new concrete.
Yeah,
And they're the flower shop. Who was the other person you had mentioned?
Baker's Bike Shop.
I don't know if he cares enough to,
I'll say, that's just a tax write-off.
I know.
Well,
Is it an actual
the only other
business?
thing would be
Huh?
Is the Baker's Bike Shop an actual business, or is it?
No, it's a business.
Okay, I didn't know if it was, or if
He
he was.
does work, I just don't know what kind.
Okay, and who owns that?
They move a
George
lot,
Baker.
George Baker.
they move a lot of bikes in and out of there.
Really?
and the only other one would be
C&S Machine Shop. I don't
well,
know.
the only other one would be Lovett's used car lot,
Well, that
used
machine
cars.
shop too.
Or the gas station.
Oh, I did make sure that the area was expanded because I made sure that it wasn't just downtown.
Oh.
I made sure it was the whole area, so that way Tara could be involved.
Oh,
If
okay.
Tara would like
She
to.
might want to be,
Lovett's would be considered on Main Street.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just Main Street, she said.
No, but I mean, but
And that was who was you told me that owned that? That was
On what? George Baker?
no the Lovitz.
Jimmy
Jimmy
Edwards.
Edwards.
Jimmy Edwards, yes. Okay. So and did you say CNS
C&S Machine Shop.
and who owns that one?
That would be
Bellamy?
Bellamy,
Not George.
no,
Used to be the mom.
I think she's still on the,
I think she still works.
she's still there all the time, her and the boy.
I can't remember what, somebody told me.
I can't-
Last name's Bellamy.
Bellamy.
Yeah. But I think the oldest son runs it.
Okay.
What's his name? Spencer Bellamy was his name. Spence.
Matt is the guy that runs it.
Okay.
Matt Bellamy.
Matt,
That's right.
yep.
Okay. We'll put that down.
Yeah, I think he's pretty much the lead guy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Do you think the gas station would be? I don't know who owns the gas station now.
Sonny,
Yeah.
Patel.
Sonny Patel. The, Brittany's the queen bee.
Okay.
No, we're not on.
Yeah, we are.
The only other option, the only other person I can think of is Ripco, and I don't know if they would.
Mhm. They're not there.
They're not a bit well, and they're not really
Where's
a.
that at?
Next to the Iron Kettle.
Oh, okay.
They're not really a business front. Now, is that one that has all of the like the
That's Midwest Gas.
on the very end?
That just
On
built a
this
new
side of the
building,
road?
Waltney.
Waltney,
Yeah.
part of Midwest Gas,
Hold on. Someone built a new building.
a couple years ago.
Okay.
Where all the trucks, there's trucks parked there and it's kind of
Yeah,
open.
okay, yeah, down, okay.
Yeah, it's Waltney.
Okay. Do you think that they're not really a business front, are they?
No.
Okay, I didn't know if they ever have.
TriStar, but I'm not sure how long they're gonna be here.
I
I'd say
heard they got
End
some.
end of the year.
Is there any other businesses in Plainville? I don't,
The barbecue place.
does he
Don't
have,
come out.
does DW's have an actual,
No.
He's
he does a tent, doesn't he?
no, he's got like a little
Camper.
10 by 10 building,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
and then he's
A bus.
got his bus.
okay. Alright, well, let me. Okay.
I have to.
Remember, Reverend Ratch is still.
I don't know what his
when he
name
barbecue
is.
in Plainville.
Does anyone know what his name is?
What's his name?
Yoder.
Yeah, you
Delmer?
No,
No, he sells land.
That's, yeah.
oh shit! Let me look up his name.
You don't know his name by heart? I mean,
After yelling at him all these years.
The hatred, it fogs the mind.
David.
David?
is it Dave?
No.
I was gonna say that don't sound right. Delmer?
No.
Let's see if I can find it.
Am I gonna have to go look him up?
I don't save his phone number.
It's
I used to have it. But
Gary.
Gary, that's it.
Gary?
Gary Wagler?
No, Yoder.
Gary. Why?
Gary
Gary Yoder.
Okay.
See, I don't have a Gary
When I go and talk with him, I'll ask.
His name is
Gary is
I
one.
what would it, cause I don't have a
Amanda.
cereal for Gary
Is-
Wagler.
It's Amanda.
Okay, I have Amanda. I mean Yoder, Amanda Yoder. Okay.
I was trying to figure out how you're searching it, but that makes sense. Going through the sewer bills. Okay, so do I need to go to TriStar or do they?
They're going under.
Yeah, I was gonna say they got bought and I think they're moving.
Half their business done went to Washington. The other half's going to Ohio.
Oh, is that one? Okay.
Okay,
They're taking all their hand sewers there. All their knit machines are going to Ohio.
okay.
They're shutting
What's
it.
what they'll do with that building?
Sell it or let it sit and rot.
That's what we.
Somebody's gotta pay sewer on it.
It'd be their responsibility until they sell it.
Yeah.
All right, so I will find out more about this program and see if I can go to some of these people and see if there's
There's
even
an
be
interest.
an
And
interest.
also don't forget to see about the park because
Yeah, that is, I mean, that was my big thing, and I had mentioned it before. I said I might be a little biased because, like, the market uses it,
Yeah,
but I mean, it gets used throughout the year. Other
it
than
gets
that,
used a lot.
it's a lot. There's a lot of people out there anymore. It's nice to see people out there.
I mean, we want to improve the inside, but if somebody we could get help improving the outside, then
Yeah,
that would be a first step or a good step, good start.
so once that's all figured out, I have, I mean, if I could figure a way to have it proposed to you guys in June at the meeting, would it be possible for everybody to be here for that?
Next meeting. Who knows about Ed? Depends. June, everything should be
Jim,
over.
yeah, he should be.
He should be here.
It would be June 11th.
What?
June 11th. Because it's the second Thursday of the month, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is this the only, I never even asked, I guess. Are you guys plus Ed, are the only ones on the board? Okay. I never asked. I didn't know if there was anybody
Yeah, we
else.
just
that
have 3 board members. I'm not really on the board.
Right. Okay. Well, I never know if there was somebody who just never shows up. No, I just
Oh.
never.
No.
Okay. Well, I will take all of this and back on the market side of things. I talked to Produce Patch. I talked to Amy Holstein.
Uh-huh.
And she said she wants me to send an email to their Produce Patch email to make sure that Bethany is not on vacation that week because she would be the person. So if you have any power there, any sway,
She enjoys that, I think.
well, it's nice because I told Amy, I said I need to make sure I come up here to their Washington market and have Abby or somebody at least talk about the mums because last year their mums were actually really good price. It was $13 a mum, which we were really, kind of weary about how pricey would be. But
Yeah, because one year they were like 20 or 25.
oh yeah, and they didn't even bring them here because so they had the smaller ones and better, more affordable. I know you're so excited.
Well, it's town board meeting.
Right? Okay, I think that's all my yapping. So if you guys can think of anything, any other businesses, I will try to make sure that we have somebody here next month to do an official presentation to give all the ins and outs. And I will make sure that whatever is said is going to be said. If there's a packet ahead of time, I'll make sure that I have copies to you guys beforehand so you can look it over. However, Angie, if I do get a copy of that packet, like if they have just the information packet, do you want me to email it or do you want me to just drop copies
Drop
off?
it off if you don't care. That'd be easier.
I would, well, if it rains, it gets wet in the box.
I could just text you and I could just run
You
it
could
by
run- I
you.
sort of say you could just
Yeah.
run it by my house. That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
Okay. And then you guys can make sure everybody sees it at least. I'll make sure that's a week ahead of time, just so everybody knows what's going on. Our meeting got moved for this month, and it's not until next week this time. So I haven't had any new information since over a month ago now. So, okay. Well, I think that's all I have.
All right. Thanks.
Of course, thank you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So you say you forgot to quote,
It was 11,400 and some change,
What's that for?
the controllers. I got a quote, I just didn't print it out and bring it.
for how many?
26.
11,426.
What's that per piece?
479, something along those lines, I was thinking. I forget what I told you.
I thought that's what we got 26 of.
Yeah, because we get $100, well, $50 off per controller by sending the other ones back.
Roughly 440.
Yeah, I'm real close to what?
So that's not a whole lot less than what we were paying, or more than what we was paying when John was on, because we would have to buy, some every once in a while, and they was $300 and some dollars for about $350 or $4. No,
These are not that different.
well, I know, but I'm just saying that's not.
And John Berry's.
Yeah, when John, he didn't rebuild them.
Yeah.
So and that was on the exchange. If we just bought some, they was $300 and some a piece.
Hmm.
If we changed them, they was like $200 and some a piece.
So are you gonna buy some, Kelly?
Tough, you gotta approve that one. That's a
Were
boy.
Well,
you
it's
wanting
not-
to buy some?
I'd love to, yes. I can go print that paper off and come back out here real quick.
Well, I mean, that's close enough for, so
I'm gonna put
I guess we-
approximately on here.
I guess it just depends on if we're gonna have enough money to pay for them.
Yeah, we do. I think so. I think we'll be all right.
For that, and remember in about September, I'll do chlorine again.
That's right.
Okay.
That's September. This is just May.
I'll just throw it
Yeah,
out there.
no, I think, I mean, right
Getting the
now,
chlorine late in the year is so much better than pushing
just know-
and hoping you get it in
I just
spring.
know how much we have right now, so money, so I think we can go ahead and get them.
I know that there's a big difference in them. I mean, those,
That last 5.5 inch rain, we had what, 3 controllers down, 4 controllers?
I think overall, yeah.
That's impressive. Normally on those times, we'd have had 20, 25 down. These are designed to get a little moisture in them, it actually cleans themselves out. Them other ones, if you breathe in them real heavy, they're done. You gotta rebuild them.
Somebody wanna make a motion?
I will. Make a motion we buy, how many, 26
26.
controllers?
I'll second it. All in favor, say aye.
Uh,
Okay.
Plants are running good in kind of a slower month in a sense. We've had a few random call outs, nothing major.
So how you coming along on getting that plant up? That,
Just cleaning process and playing with the weather.
well,
And like painting,
I know
every day it's 90-mile-an-hour winds.
I know, but then what happens, we're gonna get in that mess where it's gonna get hot, and, I mean, if it's windy, we can still paint, I think, but
We can paint, but remember that air comes across there and it swirls in there. So I'd say if we painted, about half the paint that comes out of the gun is gonna be where I want it. The other half's gonna be all over me and everything else.
but if it gets hot, we
It
can't
swirls in
paint.
there.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
just, then we're gonna be in a mess. We won't, it'd be another year with down again, and we're just playing with fire,
Oh, I know we are.
you know?
How long will it take to paint it? How many days?
Oh, painting it. It's gonna take about a week to get everything prepped and about a day and a half to paint.
So we can prep though wires before we can get it prepped.
We can prep it, hope it don't rain.
Well,
It's supposed to rain all next week.
Well, because as soon as it rains, everything I prep's gonna re-flash rust, so I'll have to re-prep it.
can you not prime it?
That would be in that process. But we can prep a small section and prime it, and prep another small section.
I'm just trying to, I hope, we just need to get that,
Because everything, it was all primered once. And then when he went through and had to re-weld everything, that's what screwed everything up.
but again, that's in the past. We just need to make sure we get this thing up and running. Cause it be like that mess we had that clogged that time, and then we was down, and it was, it could have been, 'cause that clog was,
That stupid bull.
well, but that other time it was the tank got clogged up that you blew it. We finally blew it out or something.
Oh,
We would, we'd had the other tank as a backup. I'm just saying we just need to get that going. How's the tennis nets? They had that in the minutes.
we have not put them up yet. I was off last week,
Well, I
and
know.
once again playing with weather.
Yeah.
Okay, so go back
I
to
mean,
the
we
tank.
can put them up
That's-
in the rain,
Is it the
but
tank that they're trying to spray? Was it the tank?
yeah, it's the sewer tank.
How hard are all those to put up?
I've never done it.
They ain't hard. I've done them. You just got to take and back off that ratchet
Or
thing,
you
the
need-
tightener,
You just need a ratchet.
and then
socket?
you just unhook at the other end.
Yeah,
It's got a
that's
bolt
what I
on the
thought.
other
I
end,
didn't
and you
know.
just thread the cable through it.
Yeah. Okay.
I changed them the last time, so
Well, I might be able to do that tomorrow.
it just needs to be
Simone-
done. They look
Simone
bad.
busy tomorrow
Yeah,
afternoon?
he's taking his
Yeah, he's
wastewater
got a
test.
test.
How long is that gonna take?
Oh,
I have up to 3 hours to do it.
It's in Bloomington. He's got to be there by noon.
Oh, you gotta go to Bloomington. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind then. Shoot, I thought you were gonna do it here.
Close to
If
Right.
only.
Huh?
If only.
Well, I didn't know that.
No, this one,
I can
you
be
go
your
up there, they
proctor.
make you empty your
Yeah,
pockets.
that's fine.
You got to prove you empty
Give
your
me a cheat
pockets.
sheet, I'll help you.
And you're in there, you basically got a babysitter.
I do that.
I didn't know we had to go to Bloomington. I thought,
Yeah, it's the Ivy Tex. You can either do it in Bloomington or Indy.
okay, oh, that's fine.
And everybody says don't go to Indy and do it. But then you do it in IDM office, and they said don't do it that way.
I wouldn't want to go all the way there anyway.
I wouldn't want to deal with either.
Andy,
Yeah,
before,
she was got
oh,
her checkup for
her head.
skin day, yeah,
Okay,
8 o'clock in the morning.
So,
so that's what I wanted to put Simon. Simon, now is this the test, or is
The
it
test.
or is it just part of it? It's
You
the
get a
test.
card carrying member then, won't you?
That's the plan. That's the plan.
Good luck.
And what is it? Is certification test?
It'd be his wastewater certification test. To be a certified operator.
Certified wastewater man.
Terrifying.
yeah, I mean, we just need to get some of these little piddly things done, just when we can.
Well, this year it's like it's either 99-mile-an-hour winds or pouring down rain.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you got anything else?
No, it's been a fairly
But don't say it.
Well, The fire, so
dumpsters are ordered, correct?
dumpster, oh yeah, the
Yeah.
town cleanup,
Where we gonna have them at? In the main, I know, in that
Same.
lot.
Same place we always have them.
I just wondered since those people were living.
They
across
were
the
there
street.
last year.
Oh, were they? I didn't pay attention.
Yeah. We put one on each side of the road, then we put one back in the gravel.
Yeah.
Or you bringing a fourth one in or not?
I think so, so.
Well, then we'll just put the two of them back to back there.
Mhm.
Okay.
So if they want out, they'll have to go around. If they went out that morning, they'll have to go around by Shirley's because we'll have that backed up. But otherwise, I can drive right in between them.
And Kelly, you said on the post it
What time
was
we
8
open?
to 11.
Yes,
Seven
that's
to
what we've always
No,
done.
he
8 to
said
11.
he said 8.
Oh, 8?
Yeah.
I thought we was done 7.
We always done 8.
I thought we always did
So
7
we should
too.
be there by 8.
I know
thought
that
it was,
for,
I
that
thought it was
first
7:10, but
The first year I worked here, I got out there at 7 and you guys were already out there. But then last year I got out there at 8 and you guys were out there.
yeah.
So usually I
Late,
tag it
you're
over
trying
about
to say
7,
you're late
7:30.
all the time.
I don't know. I might have been.
I'll probably.
And the only reason we always stopped at
What time are you
11.
going out there, Kevin?
I'll be there at 7. So,
You got stuff to unload.
well, yeah.
Was it-
Oh.
But anyway, I'll be there.
Okay.
So,
We got a late ball game. Yay.
the boy came through and raked all the,
Mine looks fine. I like the way it,
and ended up he had 5 hours in. It's $600 what he charged.
that ain't bad.
So
Okay, I can't find that post. Did you post it under your name?
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
it doesn't matter.
Because I think my alley, the
I
alley
wanted to
behind our
repost
house,
since
it
it's
looks,
since the time. And okay, so what was that called? The
Rakinator.
Rakinator.
So that got done.
Let's see how long it, I mean,
See
a
if it
couple
helped.
months.
Well, it have
But
to
they've
help
been
them keep.
they've been using the alley behind my house a lot. I think it
Well,
helped
it's smoothed it up and
Yeah.
leveled it up, and
out. Yeah, I think it did a good job. And $600, that ain't too bad.
no, if it saves us not having to put gravel down
Yeah,
this year.
the gravels.
I reshared it, so it should be on top of the list.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure everybody knew about it. That's what I was gonna do.
I've had 4 or 5 phone calls last couple of days on it. The one lady's got about half a semi load, she said.
Who?
No, I'm kidding.
I gotta give Kevin's name.
Well, I thought no, they emptied
I
that.
know both of them. Both
No,
of them.
but from my understanding, they've got plenty in there to refill
Yeah,
it.
that's what I heard too. Okay, I shared it, so,
Now, I know my neighbor's going to bring some stuff over. Hilda passed away this morning.
oh,
England.
Who's that?
Hilda, she passed away this morning.
Oh, yeah, well, I seen Brian
she
and
passed
them
away.
over there.
It was the 911 call came out, and I went over there. The daughter was hysterical, so I went in and checked for pulse and stuff. I'd say she went about midnight. She just passed.
I seen Brian over there this afternoon when I come home from mower. I went by there on the mower. I seen
Yeah,
Brian.
when you came by the first time,
Yeah.
oh yeah, we were. That's when the like 4 cops sitting out there.
Well, I didn't see them, but when I come back,
We have a car wreck. We get maybe 1 cop, man. Something like this. We had like I think one time there's 9 squads.
so she passed.
Slow day in the
She was 88.
Mhm.
She lived a good life.
Yeah.
But the great granddaughter, everything's willed to her. They're going to continue to live there.
Allie, is it Allie?
Alexia, yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Whose kid is she?
don't know.
Okay.
From my understanding, her mom's not the best of people, so she was basically raised by her grandma and great grandma.
Okay.
From the tidbits that I'm catching.
That happened. I just didn't know that Brian had any siblings.
Yeah, there's at least one brother that I know of.
Okay, see, I didn't know.
There's at least one brother that I know of. But they'll have a little bit, but nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe a truck bed load.
We got some too. Coming from our dad passed away, so.
I seen that in the back of my dad's truck.
Mhm.
Did you see I watered that tree?
Did you do that?
I mean, a lot.
I'm gonna go in there tomorrow and ask him, because the guy told me when he planted it, he said if it rains, don't worry about watering.
It ain't rained for
He said water it once a week, but if it rains, don't water.
it ain't rained for 2 weeks.
No, it rained just a week ago. I watered it
Did it
Sunday.
not rain Saturday morning?
Not much.
But I'm gonna go
Washington
in,
got an inch.
I'm gonna go in and tell him.
We got
the
rain.
leaves are
Turn.
curling up and how much do we need to water? Because he never told me how much to water it. When we
Kevin,
water.
how, you watered it a lot last
I
time.
put that
Being
in
sand though,
that,
it's going to just.
I seen the bucket out
and
there.
that bucket I found it in the back of your dad's truck and it had holes in the bottom of it. So I put that there and
Well,
poured
because he
water in.
probably kept a chain in it, in the back of his truck.
Probably.
So when it rained, it wouldn't fill up with water, it'd just drain out, because I used to do that to corn. But anyway,
So I,
I
just
seen
put,
the-
I laid that on there and just poured the water in it and it
just let it go.
Slowly.
needed a couple of the holes. Had too many holes, but it
Yeah,
too much. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go by there tomorrow and find out.
Everything in lawnmower, everything working good. No dark and nothing going on.
Oh, nothing broken right now, surprisingly enough. Next
That's
up,
supposed to mean.
no, I mean, even usually there's something broken. Next time you're at the DC office, your sump pump that you got me last year before last, it no longer works. The real tall sump pump you brought me to pump that bottom building, it's dead.
So you need a new one, is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
yeah, motor burn up in it.
I don't think they have a 2 month or them things.
It worked really good. That last rain, I went down there, we had to call out, and there's about this much water in there. I was messing with that motor, was just as hot as all get out. Like, you motor done. So we'll need another. And that one you got me pumped a lot of water. You got that from DC.
Out to plant.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, so this fire district thing.
Mhm.
You thought when that's over.
Well, I don't know.
Did you get anything back from them people in Indy?
Well, they sent the stuff. They sent
Yeah.
so I guess Eleanor signed it,
Okay,
theirs, and Elmore Township. Your wife has to fill one out.
she's already got it filled out.
She sent it in
I think she did.
because it's still Township. It'd be this.
Yeah.
It's this one here. It's a new.
printed-
That's a
I
newer
printed
one.
them off for her.
That's different from the one you had.
No, he had the new one. That had all the townships on it. I had it. You give it to me.
So I think Sheila sent it in.
But it said
last one.
still up here at the top though.
Let me show you what I got.
But anyway, so Elnora and Elmore Townships filled out theirs. This, I got a thing from the lady about the Baker Tilly people about your brother Mike said he's got their budget filled out. I don't know. He said
He
he
sent it in.
no, he ain't sent it in
Yeah,
yet.
he sent it in, sent it to Indy.
And he told me
To have
I
them
talked to him
people-
today.
So how did he get, where did he get the numbers for the power and stuff? The
I don't know. He said he got it
He
from
looked
you.
on the internet. Is what he told me.
I don't know why he didn't come up here
And ask me.
but I don't know what he got. He said he got it from you, and I don't. You told me you never
I
give him
I
anything.
give him something, but I don't think it was,
But it's got the insurance and everything.
well, they had to figure out their own insurance, yeah.
Yeah,
But we paid it.
I know.
But
they
it'll
have-
be okay. So they'll have to pay the building insurance too.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we
Did he
have.
tell you anything about what their
I don't believe it.
was?
I'm not believing anything anybody's telling me.
Okay.
So I was told that Montgomery was going to sign it and turn theirs in, and their board meeting was today. So I called the town clerk today after their board meeting to find out what they done. And he said they didn't do nothing. They done the exact same. They didn't
just
do
put it in
anything.
minutes?
Just put in minutes like we did
Yeah.
at that meeting. He said they're not. They said that as far as they're concerned, they're going to put it in the back burner until someone comes to a meeting.
Well, I'm about to say that's probably not a bad idea because I've heard 17 different things from
I
five
don't-
different people.
I don't know, and it's just so this ordinance. I don't. And of course, this guy from Bellamy,
Mm-hmm.
it's like the guy that's over on the board at Montgomery. He said that he said they had a meeting for 2 hours, and he said nothing. Didn't answer one of their questions. They're in the same boat as we are. And he said that, but they get 45,000 from the county, Montgomery does, and 25,000 from their township. And he said
Well,
that,
we get 32,000 from the county. It's how they have it. It's just how they have it levied out.
yeah, but they're saying that they think they're going to, where they somehow or another, they're thinking they're going to lose money. And he said that the town,
Montgomery.
They do a lot of inside. Montgomery's pretty good about fundraising.
but then he said that the school's really not too in favor of it. Because the school's going to lose money. I don't know how, or they're not going to get as much money or something.
That I don't. There's so much disinformation going on,
And that's what the problem is. And no one can.
Mom said yesterday that her people at the they said, well, we heard we were losing our fire department because of this thing, and I said, no, Mom, we're not losing the fire department. I said it's just not going to be the Plainville Fire Department. It's going to be the fire department, but it ain't going to be Plainville Fire. It's going to be District.
And he said that there's and
But you'd still have Plainville, Eleanor. We still operate separately
Until they
under
combine.
under one blanket.
Yeah.
as far as I know, I mean
They
it's
couldn't combine all this. Even if you centralized one station, you'd be 25, 30 minutes away from certain.
No, you won't centralize everything. You'll have Elmore, you'll have Plainville, and that one you guys are going to build out there.
We'll have
that
three
third one.
stations.
So it'll be.
No, we're gonna have three. We'll still have 3 stations.
I'm not sure into thinking that what I was told that one.
Not on the books no more?
I don't know that it might be for these guys, but I don't know.
I don't go to meetings, so I don't know what's going on with that.
No, I mean
I don't
it's
think they
but
do either.
I don't know. So
I just figure I'd go to runs.
so
and
we
make
had
meetings.
to do something. Mike says the fire equipment's being ordered.
Yeah, he told me
The
that.
air packs have been ordered.
Yeah.
They're coming.
That's
Some
the
they're
county's
supposed
paying that.
to, and but I don't know that this fire district. I mean, so no one knows. So we don't need to make an agreement with the Plainville Fire Department. Right now, we don't need to make any kind of agreement on them using this building, getting the equipment, nothing until the fire district set up. Because he said there's no sense of making an
Okay.
agreement with the fire department because it's going to be gone.
Yeah,
it won't be
It'll be, yeah,
It won't be a Plainville Fire Department.
right, yeah. No, that part I understand, yeah.
So
So there's no sense in even messing with that.
So, I don't
until they
know,
make
but
But
this-
I hope they put it in the budget that they're gonna have to pay some stuff. I mean,
I think he did.
okay.
but I don't know. So like I say, here's Eleanor and Elmore both signed theirs, sent it to them.
Yeah.
I don't know what all this does other than I I don't understand what this ordinance is doing. It's just basically saying that the town of Plainville is going to join this.
Is it not just legal paperwork?
Well, this ordinance is, as I don't understand if it really. You read it. I don't know.
Oh, I've read it.
Let me see.
I've read all.
So
of
I
it.
don't know what it's going to.
To me, I think it's just.
The
mean,
I don't know how legally what this is. When we make this ordinance, what are we setting ourselves up for?
Well, the way I
We
understand
meant
it,
to hear comments and testimony concerning this. We haven't heard any kind of comments or
No.
testimony.
yeah.
No, they've not been to a meeting. Like they've been to Eleanor, they've been to Odin, but they haven't been here. I don't know if they've
Whereas
been, they
the
think they've
board
been to Montgomery.
was presented with comments and testimony that fire protection service could be more efficiently and effectively provided, combining operations with all these districts. The board received information from the Davis County Commissioners that fire protection could be more efficiently provided with a greater certainty of those services can be provided in the future through a fire protection district. The board received information again that due to changes in Indiana property and income tax created by SEA 1 2025, that fire protection funding changes from future elimination of public safety local income taxes makes collaboration among units advantageous.
And
The board issues this ordinance as a consent ordinance that in request that the Davis County, Indiana Commissioners at their earliest opportunity hold a public hearing on the consent ordinance and a consent ordinance from the town of Eleanor, consent ordinance from Steele Township, blah, 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 blah.
I think Sheila sent hers. I don't know if she sent it, but I know they had a meeting and they all agreed and signed it.
Meeting with who?
The township, her township board.
I say we just sign it and be done with it. Let the chips fall where they may.
Well, I don't think it's going to be a bad thing. I just wish.
It's not a bad thing, but it
Now, your
always, we
property
just need
taxes
to.
are going to go up,
Property taxes are going to go up. Yeah.
but I don't know what we pay for fire on property taxes now.
Well, I don't know, I'll move to the Steel Townships, I'll pay theirs.
Well, I mean, it's going to. I mean, I understand, but I mean, I guess I don't. I mean, I know they said you know your property taxes a percentage is for fire, but I don't know what that number is.
And so here's Eleanor's and Elmore's.
I mean, it's the same thing, right?
Yeah,
It
they're
just
all
got the-
exact
Yeah,
same thing.
Matthew Rawlins absent. I said he doesn't go to meetings anymore.
So I don't know what what we need to do versus
Who's this Elmore?
Josh Dove.
Yeah, I see that.
He's their Elmore trustee. And again, I'm not sure the Odin's going to be involved in it.
I don't think Odin is. I heard the other day that
Odin's going
they
to.
told
I think
Madison.
I think Odin's going to drop their fire
Yeah.
department and just
Yeah.
be Madison only.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Who was telling me that the other day? Can't remember who it was now. But said they just can't get along for some reason. I don't know why.
So again, I'm not sure. At the end of the day, this isn't saying that nothing about equipment. Don't say anything about the building. Don't say nothing in this ordinance.
See,
Other
I
than-
thought the way I understood it was that was all supposed to be between us. The ordinance didn't have a thing to do with the building or anything else. It just says that we want to be part of the district.
Right.
The rest of everything is between us and the fire department.
No.
No,
it'll be the
fire
district.
district.
Us
It'll be
and
the
the fire
district.
district.
Right now, Bogart is paying 0.0071% fire tax. Steele Township is paying 0.0158% fire tax, and the town of Plainville is paying 0.
Is that,
So we don't have a
Is
fire
that-
tax in the town. So
Yeah.
everybody that lives in the town is not paying any fire tax.
well, we're in Steel Township though.
Yes, but I think we're the only town that does not have a tax.
Maybe we're not.
Because I haven't, that's because I haven't levied for one probably.
I don't know. So that's for
Well,
sale.
no, this has got it wrote up with none of these are paying a tax. Even City of Washington don't have a fire tax by this.
But anyway, I don't know. I wish, yeah, I'm like you. Somebody needs to come and tell us.
It's all public knowledge.
But I'm pretty well sure that anything to do with equipment building / is through the fire district.
After it gets set up with their own people that they choose to be on their board,
Yes, and
then we
I've
have
heard,
to deal with
I've
that.
heard two different things on that.
That would be 5.
Well, no, it's supposed to be 3 is what I heard.
A minimal of 3.
But the lawyer told Kevin 5.
So he told you 5.
Mm-hmm.
One from each town and one from each
Fire
township.
district. And the fire department is supposed to,
See, I heard the fire department was
So fire
supposed
department's
to pick
supposed to-
them,
no,
and
they're
the
supposed to,
commissioners-
pick someone,
Mhm.
then I think the council,
Yeah, of the council, or whatever.
or the commissioners
Yeah. Well, see, I heard that, and then I also heard that no,
is,
the commissioners were picking who was gonna be on the board, and the fire department.
and then they also said it was supposed to be an elected,
I see, I heard it was appointed.
well, it's supposed to be, that one meeting, they said it's gonna be elected.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I don't know.
then, so then I've talked to a guy that's over in Bedford on the, fire over there in Bedford, and he said it's run totally different from what they're wanting to do this one.
Well, that wouldn't surprise me.
And they said it runs really good.
Yeah.
Well, this is Davis County and that's a different county.
Well, you go down like Southeast Fire District, that's 4 different departments that's all combined a long time ago. That's Offordsville, Glendale,
Mhm.
all them guys.
Well, yeah,
That's the
there's a couple
Southeast
of,
Fire District.
and then, but then they said the Ville Fire District,
Yeah,
it's on its own and they don't have no money. They're
because
broke.
they're by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they're just Beale Township.
Mm-hmm.
You said they don't have no money.
Well, if you just got one township, you wouldn't have much money. The way things cost anymore.
They're not
there wouldn't be
considered a fire
enough people
territory
in
though.
that township to,
They said it was a fire district.
Oh, I didn't think Bill was considered district.
I don't know.
They said there's 2 districts in
Yeah.
Davis County. That's what they said at that meeting. So do we sign this thing and then figure out? But again, I just don't. It's horse hockey that no one wants to come to a meeting. Don't want to explain anything.
Mhm.
They had one meeting that they said, but then they end up having meetings.
Well, they have meetings at their convenience.
Their meetings have contradicted themselves.
Well, then,
And they had to-
then the fire chiefs are all having meetings with the people.
Yeah.
Fire chiefs ain't got nothing to do with this.
Not till, well, they do until they
No,
get the district.
They ain't got a thing
If
to
we
do
don't
with
say
this.
they can do it, then they can't do it. The town board has to release them.
Okay, I didn't know that.
No.
Okay.
The fire chiefs ain't got squat to do about this.
Okay.
The town board has to release them from the town before they can join the district.
Okay.
Fire chiefs ain't got, but they seem like fire chiefs are all meeting and doing whatever they want to do. So I don't know. But again, I just don't know that it's.
I think they're gonna push it on us.
The state's pushing that. From my understanding, this is all coming down from the
Yeah, and
state.
I don't care if the fire department wants to do it. I just want to clean up the mess that we've got inside our own house. The
I think the state's
building,
pushing the
car,
county,
trucks, that's all
the
ours.
counties to push the locals to do this.
That's probably right.
All right,
But if that says that they're supposed to come in and talk to you guys, I'd almost not sign until someone came in and talked to you.
That's what I'm thinking,
What's
but
that?
Since that says they're supposed to come in here and present you the pros of it, no one's been here to present it. In my opinion, I wouldn't sign it
if
because
they ain't got,
they ain't presenting it.
that's my thinking. And that's the way the town of Montgomery's thinking, same thing. If these people don't have the courtesy to come and take the time and do, if this is so important to them, I think they should be able to find the time to come and meet.
Or if they call and say, hold a special meeting or something.
Yeah, just, no, they
We'll
won't.
do that.
But I don't know. I mean, it's just like,
Might take two.
they said they had one
Week-long
meeting,
5 days.
they had a meeting back in February or something.
Mhm.
Well, but they've had other meetings. There's been a commissioner and a county councilman been to Elnor and Odin's town board meetings. Know that for a fact. They've been to Montgomery's town board meeting.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if they can't come to ours, we made an
did you
agreement.
say anything to Gabhart when you talked to him that they need to come to our meeting?
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we give them a letter. We made him, and he said that Eleanor or Montgomery done the same thing, that they're willing to be participants in this thing
That's in our minutes. So
And
yes.
until someone comes and gives them the answers to their questions
Okay.
and tells them what all this is going to happen or how it's going to happen,
Mhm.
what's going to happen, and who's responsible for what.
Mhm.
But everybody just keeps telling me, just don't worry about it. Trust us. It's going to be fine.
Well, it's political. You don't want to trust anybody.
I don't trust any politician.
No.
I don't trust any of them that tells me anything from the county. I don't. I can't even get the county, any of them to even talk to us about stuff. So I don't think we need to sign it tonight
Okay.
until someone, but I'm just one.
No, I'm just one. There's only two of us. So, so that's a stalemate. So,
So if you want to sign it,
no, I'm gonna.
I need a motion.
Well, you're gonna say no. I mean, I guess it'll be in the, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's BS.
I can just put after discussion, the board decided not to sign.
The table the matter.
Table the matter, or table till we get more information
That's
About
the.
the more specific things as how this thing's gonna happen. Again, we are all in favor of the fire district.
Yes, I've told people that.
I'm fine with the fire district. It's
Just
just,
need more details to
yeah,
know how it's gonna go.
because I don't want to be somewhere when some fire district board that I have no control over comes in and says, you're going to do this.
Well, I understand. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, and I'm always.
Because it's a board of 5 of appointed from people that we have no control over.
Mhm.
And let's say if they come in here and said, since you signed this ordinance, you're giving us the
right to take over.
Everything, the
Whatever we
building, the
want.
trucks and all, put them over in our name.
or if you don't, it's the same things that the county,
Eminent domain. We'll just.
well, it's like the county holding that money hostage until everybody, we're not going to sign, they're not going to give these firemen the money to buy this turnout gear until something gets done.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know.
That's baloney.
And I don't know if that was fact or somebody just said that. I don't know.
Again, who knows?
I know.
Now, because there's too many things going around, too many different stories
And,
going
if,
around
and
about all.
again, if the county commissioners can't,
Kelly, is that just trash in your thing?
I don't know, one's a name thing. I don't know. I don't deal with them. So I'm assuming it's trash. I put it back in there because I wasn't sure.
That's fine, I just saw.
So we'll, again, and put in the minutes that, that as the board, we're in favor of the fire district, but until we get more information, we're gonna table this motion, or table the, thing, the signing the ordinance. We got the generator hooked up, running. It runs, it's supposed to,
I see him out here there.
and they got the breaker box changed out.
Okay.
And I don't know what they's gonna do with that breaker box. I didn't know if they's gonna leave it here or what. I told him they said you can't find those breakers, so they might put them on even.
Obsolete, ain't it?
Yeah, it was obsolete when it was put
Well,
in.
yeah. I
They
know.
said it was an obsolete box when they put it in, but I don't
What did you
know.
say? The generator has been installed, and what was the other thing? The breaker box.
Breaker box is installed, and the generator needs to be. There's a key. If anybody ever ask,
About the one person I have to get into is me or maintenance.
I got in here and it says generator.
Okay.
That's opens the cover on the outside of it
Tells
to
me to
get to
manually
the,
turn it.
Yeah.
Also me and whoever maintenance is probably the only ones that ever need it.
they'll have to get the, it'll be the same thing as the generator out to park,
Yeah.
out to plant. It has to be, someone has to come
Supposed to
in.
be maintenance once a year.
Mm-hmm. And he's that's part of their deal to put it in.
Okay, they'll do this one.
They can do this one. They can't do the one out there because it's a different brand.
Oh,
But he's got it set up to exercise once a week, but when it kicks on, it don't
That's what I-
put juice into the,
Mhm.
it don't put juice into the plant.
Just gets the oil flowing and
Yeah.
stuff.
And then they've had to put a note that had a sticker on on the doors. If you look, they put a sticker up there telling it this, so if some electrical
I
company
didn't pay no
comes,
attention.
it's,
Oh, in case if the power's out and if the back feeds, they know it ain't just dead wires. Yep, safety.
yeah. So,
You might drive up Marlette sometime where we fix that road where it was breaking off. It's starting to sag again. The road's starting to break again.
yeah,
I noticed that the other day.
but that is actually
Landowner.
landowner. You know your
Where's
buddy,
that at?
they own that. It's in front of the,
Part of it's by the Burtons. Part of it's down there by the
it's the
group homes.
yeah,
That's that section right there.
yeah. But the group home, I mean, that's owned by that same people that owns these
Yeah,
apartments.
Premier or whatever it is.
That they're actually supposed to be responsible for that. Because what happened the last time that
The mail lady was still fit.
It's not
Yeah.
the group home, it's
No, it's
Apartments.
just it's apartments.
Plain little apartments, whatever they call it now.
so
I understand that group home, that's.
the people up here, the old Twin Rivers or the whatever that,
Yeah, the group homes, Twin Rivers. Yeah,
are they renting that out to some? There's some
What are you talking about?
Where Fraser, Doc
Fraser.
Fraser.
Doc Fraser's old
Somebody
house.
lives there.
it's the same people.
Is it?
Well, there's been trucks there from some kind of company that does the.
Yeah, the him and his wife both took jobs in that
So that's
Doing what?
locating.
locates. I seen those locate trucks there, and I thought maybe they.
Yeah, him and his wife both took a job together doing that shit.
Okay. I was
He
just
got tired of coal mining.
Well, how could you do that? Wait a minute.
I just thought maybe they've renting it out.
Not that I know of.
Oh, I'd never
Their
seen
kids
it.
took the wall and play with my son, so
Okay, I was
their
just.
kids are still there.
I thought maybe they moved out and some renting it out. To
Now the
someone.
next house, I'm waiting on Barry's to buy it and level it.
Well, is it
Oh,
up
did
for
they move out?
I think
Oh, they've been
that's
out for
Yeah.
2-3 months.
And I'm gonna send them.
This place to go in.
Is it?
It just needs to be.
But-
Somebody, they're still paying sewer bill on it.
Oh, and
Well, that's the company out of Texas that owns it.
Yeah. Yes,
and,
it's not those people.
the boy, that Taylor boy that bought Brown's out there on the corner,
Tore it down.
tore it down. He's gonna put a house trailer in there.
What's it, Zach?
Zach Taylor.
Okay.
And he called and said that they're gonna. He ordered one. He said it'd take him 3 to 4 months to get it or something, and he's gonna put it in. I told him before they hook the sewer up, they have to call Kelly and make sure he's there while they're hooking up the sewer.
Okay.
What? That's the corner of.
Be Marlette and Fifth Road.
Fifth Street, Fifth Road.
Fifth Street.
Fifth, yeah, that'd be Fifth Street.
Fifth
Fifth Road's
Street.
behind the park.
Fifth
That's
Street.
confusing. Fifth Street, Fifth Road.
I know.
You ought to get paged out 2 o'clock in the morning to figure that out.
And then we got our banners.
I seen Cabby's picture in the journal.
Why wasn't ours fancy like Washington's? Washington all says Washington.
Do they?
Yeah.
I never noticed that.
The ones at the Washington Park, they all say Washington on them.
In the
Well,
park,
not,
the park
but the
probably
ones
walked in.
down on the highway don't.
Well, the ones in the park all say
Well,
City
the
of
park-
Washington.
The park probably walked in because it was park.
The
I don't know.
the-
Kip Kelly was complaining about them. He didn't want them.
those are
I'd say Mayor Rhodes made him do it.
Probably.
Kip Kelly, them doorknobs.
Yeah, I talked to him about it last weekend.
Doing
Okay.
The
And
time doorknobs. I'm putting time doorknobs on the bathrooms. That way they lock randomly and
but the
unlock
fire
whatever
department
whatever
said
time I set them
the
to
fire
set.
department said they're going to try at their next board at their
Yeah.
next meeting. They're going to try to put them up out there and we're
We're
going to have
put them on
Light
the
poles.
light posts.
them black light poles
Yeah.
up along the road, and then the three. There's 3 or 4 in the back.
3, I think.
3 across the
Isn't there
back.
3 sets of the 5 bulbs. I think
And
there's
then
3. Pretty sure there's 3.
and there's 5. There's
Yeah, 5.
out in front.
So it should be
Yeah.
8.
8, and I think I got
We're not
10.
gonna put them through town. Well, we don't have any place to put them through town, do we?
We can't put them on the
Yeah.
light poles.
Yeah, it'd be telephone poles, one place you can put them.
Yeah.
I got 12,
We can find a home for them.
and then bands are big enough to go around the flat. Or I thought we might
A
put
tree?
No,
Maybe both entrances if we could.
down there on them new poles they put in for the security lights.
Yeah.
We might be able to put one there and there. We could probably put one on this pole right here by the town hall. This one that's
So just randomly place a couple.
put
Yeah.
them,
Get one on, try to get one on northbound, one on southbound lane.
something, But they're
So we done our part.
not. They didn't cost us nothing, and then they're ours, and so fall we could do. Maybe do the fall festival. We can buy banners and change them out.
Reuse their brackets.
Christmas time, we could put Christmas, get some Christmas banners,
Okay.
something like that. But they're ours, so we had talked at the AIM convention. We had talked to them people about getting some, and so we got them for free.
Okay. Well, that's the best way to get something.
Mm-hmm.
So, and for the town, I looked at trucks to put snow blades on.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly went and talked to. Seen one down by Washington. That dump truck that's sitting there that
Mm-hmm.
That would call us.
calls on. That would be a nice truck.
I'd drive.
It's got a dump bed on it, which would be a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is it's 5-speed
And 2-wheel drive.
and 2-wheel drive.
So I wouldn't have a problem with 5-speed.
But
Simone can learn.
Yeah, I don't know. The 2-wheel drive, would that be
If,
detrimental to?
if we had a snow like we did last year, yes.
Yeah, but how many are? Yeah, I know.
is that yellow one 4-wheel drive?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. So that one, and then I seen Jimmy Edwards has got a what?
I've seen that.
He
Right when
posted on Facebook.
Yeah,
that
and I
white
told him. I told
utility-
him he's wanting. Yeah, how much?
27.
20 something. Yeah, he told me he would give it to us a little bit better price. But it's got 140,000 miles on it. It looks good.
That white one.
Mm-hmm.
But
I've
this
seen
is
that today.
Jimmy, the one at Jimmy's.
Yeah, at Lovett's down there.
I've seen that today.
And he posted it, and I told him, I told him, I said, well, I didn't know. But,
Is it 4-wheel drive, I guess?
4-wheel drive. Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Well, minus whatever.
Well, that's what he give to us.
Mm-hmm.
How much?
Really?
Okay, he's got listed at 28,895.
Yeah, 20,000 and
Give it
something.
to us for that?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
It's a 2,500, 2016 full drive utility bed, 6.0 V8, 148,000 miles on it. A little bit of rust on the bed, which that's common. 4x4 work truck. And the inside, I mean, it looks like a clean truck.
It looked, what I seen
looked
by
at it,
driving,
but I
I
just
haven't
drove
went
by.
down, didn't stop, but I seen it. But he said that's what he would sell it to
That's
us
not
for.
bad then.
It would basically be exactly what we got now, just massive upgrade.
Mhm.
Well,
As long as transmission motor didn't make no
Now,
noise.
would that snow blade,
That is more than I would know.
You weren't listening.
I don't know if them brackets are designed for Fords and
I would
Chevys.
think they would be universal ones.
That I can't.
I mean,
answer
most
that
of them
question.
are.
25.
So I don't know. It's still a lot of money.
I know, but we don't have one.
I understand.
I think we can swing
We're
it
talking about
somewhere.
El Nino, warm winter.
And we could,
We could swing it from somewhere. One of our pots.
But we would really need to go down and someone needs to go
Well-
down and drive it.
yeah.
So tomorrow afternoon,
Who's gonna be, well, you'll be here tomorrow afternoon.
I gotta go to Washington anyway.
would you be able to tomorrow afternoon?
I gotta get these dumpsters in. God knows when they're gonna drop them off, and if I don't, I'm not there to ship.
Yeah.
Mullen's got new owners.
Well, I know they're supposed to call me when they're coming.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is we gotta make sure the dumpsters don't just get dropped in the middle of the road.
Yeah. But I mean,
I had them move them one year because I wasn't here, and he literally stuck it dead center of the road.
Yeah.
I put that price in a minute.
yeah, you probably could. So and it was. And it might have been a little more than that. It was like I was driving when he was talking,
Yeah.
so I didn't I couldn't write it down
I'll write that ish.
ish.
No, we wouldn't have taxes. The only thing we'd have was title transfers, and then we can transfer that
So you
plate
just
over.
want somebody to go down and drive it? And
Well, just go down and look at it. I mean, we probably need to, and I can call and tell him tomorrow. What I would really like for someone to look at it. I mean, drive it. He says it's a nice truck,
Yeah.
and it looks nice.
Well, so it looks nice in the pictures.
And I've seen it along the road, and it's a what year? It's
2016.
2016.
I can go down and drive it. Like I said, I'll be down there anyway. I go mow K's yard. So
And 150,000 miles. I mean,
yeah,
that
if
truck's
it's,
that truck's gonna live 95% of its time in this
I was
town.
gonna say that
I was
ain't
gonna
that
say,
big
it's
a
not
deal.
like it's gonna,
The only thing that might gain us is if I go back to using Salt Dog once I have a heated building, and then it might make
Well-
a trip or two to Washington to get sand or whatever.
that ain't gonna happen that much. Him spray foam that came in way more than I thought it was going to.
Oh, in the building out there.
Way more money than we had left.
Mm.
The only other option I thought about was buying some 1.5-inch styrofoam,
Oh, like the blue board or whatever.
but 1.5-inch blues, and just nail it to the inside of the nailers,
Yeah.
and that spray foam come in way more, a lot
The
more.
only
Like,
thing you'd have there would be the roof.
you can put it on the roof too,
Well,
in between the trusses. Trusses are on 4-foot centers.
because that ain't gonna be heated a lot. You know, we can keep it
That would be the only
45, 50 degrees and just enough where my sand don't freeze. Because then I got a 2-ton brick in
So
the
there's
back.
nothing that goes up into the truss.
There's some electricity ran.
No, I mean, there's nothing we don't use that goes up into that truss. it would be better to put a ceiling in it
I'll say, yeah, you can put a ceiling in there, wouldn't hurt nothing.
and then insulate on top of that and then put some on the sides and it would be a lot better. But that, none of that, we didn't have enough money left over from that, what we had.
I didn't figure it'd be cheap.
No,
I priced it once for my garage.
Spray foam.
Mm-hmm.
it was more,
It's good stuff, but I'm sure proud of it.
so that might be another project we can, before, maybe later in the fall, if we come up
I
with
mean,
some
I can
extra
put a
money.
heater in there now. Just it'll be
Oh, but yeah,
it wouldn't be feasible for you
No.
guys on electricity and or gas.
No. But that was not, it just gonna be too much money.
It's all right. We got the little salt spreader in the back. It'll get us by. That was the one bad thing about the salt dog was just that once you filled it up, it froze solid.
Unless it was in a heated area.
Mm-hmm. And when it froze solid, it wouldn't thaw out till about June.
I think we'll get in trouble because we didn't put any signs up at the post office about that.
Town cleanup.
I might make one real quick and take it up there for.
Because I didn't post anything last year, huh?
Just in
I'm
case.
sure people drive by and see them and know.
You think?
Yeah.
I'll bet every year by Saturday morning, at least one
One of
dumpster will
them's
be
full.
half to
Yeah.
3/4 full. By Sunday morning, you'll be finding room.
I hope so. I mean, I hope we get our money's worth out of
It's all fine and dandy, as long as people respect and no tires and that kind of stuff.
If they do that, it's done, we won't do it.
Well, people are stupid.
Well, they done it to us a couple times on the old jump truck,
Well,
them.
but now I've never seen
Out
tires. Yeah, I've never seen tires here.
But, you know,
But like Odin, they just take a dumpster, put it behind the fire station. There's nobody there, no cameras or nothing. They leave it there for the weekend. That's their cleanup.
Eleanor's got theirs this weekend too.
I seen that.
And then,
Odin's this weekend and next weekend.
and then Eleanor's is this weekend.
You said Lagodes was this.
Lagodes is this weekend, but they're charging. They charge for $20 for pickup load.
Still ain't
no
bad.
kidding.
but
I mean, that's not bad.
A Ranger.
Well, a Ranger. Yeah.
S10
Well,
or
see,
Ranger
Martin County
size.
don't have a landfill.
No.
And
So they'd have to.
those
pay a
people
lot
gotta
higher
pay
as
wherever
first.
they go. Like if they come over here to Davis County, I think they have to pay extra.
They pay out of county fees.
So yeah, that's.
Well, if you want to run down there and I'll call him and tell him
I'm not sure what time it'll be.
No,
'cause they
I'll
gotta
just-
go to Indy in the morning. So
I'll call him to verify, make sure on that amount,
Mhm.
because it was something close to that.
Yeah.
Well, if the dumpsters get here early in the morning, I'm not saying I couldn't run down there too.
I'm not sure when they're gonna get there.
It all
I'll
depends on
just
when
get
they show
with you
up.
when I get home. Well, I'll know if they're here.
Well,
And I'll just call you, and maybe you just.
because
run
most
down.
of the time they don't bring them dumpsters till afternoon. Usually like clockwork, they don't start bringing them into about then.
Well, they probably, because if they brought them early, that'd be a whole nother day. Do we pay by the day or we pay by the dumpster?
Dumpster.
Oh, okay. Well, they're probably picking them up in the morning and then bringing them.
But then they do charge if they sit for very long. Like if
Well,
they're-
I left it down there for like a week and a half, and the one out at the park, that was like 4 months.
well,
That
that was,
wasn't that long, but
That was their problem. That was their
yeah,
problem.
that was their. But I
Hell,
seen that. Like I say, that
somebody
truck.
threw a deer in it.
Yeah, I seen it sitting there today, and I said, "Well, that's not a bad looking pickup."
Yeah, I seen it, and I called him about it, and it's a pretty nice truck.
Yeah, I can go down if you're busy. I'll call you when I get back to.
As long as the dumpsters are here, I should be open, but the dumpsters ain't here. I want to babysit to make sure they put them in the right spot.
Yeah.
And the other thing would be, I talked to the guy about the chain link fence, and
Sort of.
me and him just not being able to
So,
coordinate
My biggest thing is
Time.
time.
psyching myself out again.
so don't psych yourself out.
Yeah, can't help it though.
Just go in there and say, I gotta be better than Kelly. I need a 73.
Don't be psychotic.
No, go in there and say, I am better than Kelly.
So we'll hold off on that until, and then we'll go from there.
Do we have anything else to discuss?
Nothing other than
Town yard sales is the 12th.
June the 12th.
Or is it the 12th or
I
13th?
think it's 13th.
13th. It's a Saturday.
I think it's 13th.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah.
Because the 12th is Friday.
Also, I think it's 13th.
Yeah, 13th.
Some years that does really good. Other years,
I know.
there ain't very many.
Just depends. I hope there's a lot of people because I think there's gonna be a lot of stuff in my yard. Sarah's bringing stuff. Bethany's bringing stuff. Lee's bringing stuff.
Well, last year Colton on his barbecue sandwiches, he was selling them at $6 a sandwich, made a little over $500.
Wow.
That's a lot of sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He worked his ass off.
Um,
He fell asleep at 7 o'clock that night. The next
meeting
morning,
adjourned.
got mad because I didn't mean to sleep that long. I was like, buddy, that means you're tired.
I'm going home.
Oh, you need to sign this.
I'm ready for supper.
Meeting adjourned.
My wife's like,